Look at this. Over the outstretched arms of the linebacker.
All right. Okay, so this is a map of 3 gens. Blight?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We're at main. That was a very interesting path. He's gonna come right back. Just trade, do something, man. Yeah, no guy, no guy, no guy. Wow, that was a nice turn. That's alright. I'll take it. Who's defending his 3 gen? Interesting. That's a weird path. Oh, man. Nope, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. You saw me. Fixing to get the unhook. Jeez Louise, he's so fast. Were you on that closer one? Is that where you were?
I was on that gym with that lady.
You guys heal up. Ruin? When did Ruin happen? I've been doing gens this whole time! What in the heck? Oh, they're healing up. Don't worry, they don't need to unhook you or... When was Ruin a thing?
Yeah, I called it out earlier.
Oh, I did not hear it. Oh my gosh. He's on me, I'm dead. At least I got him up there. We broke the 3 gen. Maybe? Nope. Yes. I am on a pallet. There you go. Man. Gotta get that unhook, right?
Yeah, she's got it. Coming right back.
Well, you know, you gotta guarantee the win. He would call this a close game. And body blocking. Why did you? Oh my gosh. Why? I just don't know why. I just don't understand why. I just don't. I don't understand the reasoning of it. I never will. I don't understand why. I don't. You're like, hey, I know. I'll run to this place where I guarantee everybody dies. I could stay right here. I could stay right exactly here, and give everybody a chance, or I could run to the one spot I know the other survivor is. So I can't run and get the unhook because he's chasing you, and I can't stay on the gen because he's camping, and I can't finish the gen because he's chasing you or get the unhook. I can't do any of that because you literally made it impossible. And all you had to do is literally run anywhere else on the planet of Earth. Literally anywhere else. You get moried. Please, guys, when you're in chase, just go away from the action. The only reason this stuff got done is because we were away from the action. What a crappy turn. What a crappy turn. I'm frustrated at the person like running at the gen. I know where I'll go. This will be great. And it never seems to fail. Like, I'm like, wherever she is, she can't be over here. Sure enough, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, why? And I look, I'm all about gens, but the whole point of splitting the gens up is so that you're not all near the same gen. It's baffling. It's baffling. You know, and the perception might be like, well, see, he's just mad because he died. I'm not mad because I died. I'm mad because everybody died. I'm mad because there was a play there. The last, like, if you're the one left in the game, or one of two, you don't run at the hook and you don't run at the other gen, because that's where he's going. That's where he's going. And if he comes after me, even if he pulls me out of a locker, don't be in a locker, stupid. Even if he pulls me out of a locker, then you're not there. And it's frustrating when you put yourself, like, you just guarantee everybody dies. And it's the same thing when people, DC or kill themselves on hook. It's the exact same thing. It's making plays that guarantee everybody dies. And it's just, I need to do a better job of expecting that. I'm like, they're coming to me. I don't know why they would ever do that. I don't know why they would ever do that, but that's what they're going to do. They can't resist, oh, that gen had a lot of progress. I'm going to go get it done. Even though I'm injured and there's someone on the hook, I'm going to do this. So I got to play around it. I got to like go somewhere else. And I can't pressure gens more. And that's the right play. I know I like have like a gravelly voice and whatnot. Again, I'm an energetic person. I promise I'm not going to lose like sleep over this. It's just a matter of trying very hard to improve solo queue, to improve how survivors play. And I do it as killer. I'm like, well, I got it down, and I don't know why they would ever be here, but I know that this is where they are. I know that they're gonna do this. And wanting to help people understand. So that, whoever that person was, probably the nicest guy in the world. I don't think ill of that person. I get frustrated at plays that don't help the team. My brother, he does a pallet save. He does everything he can to keep the team up. Costs him his life. And there are a lot of plays, and it's born out of a sense of self-preservation. Even that last comment I had a couple nights ago, have you no sense of self-preservation? You can't when you play this game. You can't play afraid to lose. You're going to lose anyway. We lose 55% of the time. You're going to lose anyway. But if you're willing to make these kinds of plays, then what'll end up happening is someone will get out. It's okay if it's not me. I'm not mad that I died. I just don't think everyone should die because you have an admirable goal. But you got to be strategic. You got to be strategic. And if you're not, I don't know about other survivors, I'm pretty sure me and AWF, we think it's okay for us to die if someone else lives. It's something we value. But it's invalidated, you know? And you might be like, well, no, we were willing to risk it because that's why I ran over there. Again, the strategy needs to be there. You have to think about, this killer knows what's going on. Even the worst killer in the game knows where to look when there are only 3 gens done. And so you're gonna, like, that person could have lived. That one person could have lived, and I would have cheered for that. I would have been happy about that. But did not, because she ran into an at-risk area when the killer had literally nothing else to do. So that was like the last map, bro?
Yeah, that's like
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
tired. Day.
Say what?
Said just tired. It's a long day.
Yeah, I heard.
Started this morning.
Yeah.
Just, that's all. Thinking about bed right now.
Yeah. I want to reiterate. I'm a high energy person. I would have loved nothing more than for Blight to come around, come hook me, and then that person get the hatch. What is ultimately frustrating to me as a person, like just to me, like as a human being, is when I make a play and I think, okay, this will help this one guy will get out. And then that one guy I'm trying to save is getting him or herself killed. And of course it's just a game. Of course it's, of course it happens sometimes. Like I said, when I watch football, when I play football, when I any kind of competition, I root for people and I'm passionate. But I want to help and I want to see people succeed, and I get frustrated when it doesn't work. When I watch killers playing killer and they make a play, I have the same reaction. It's just my natural tendency. AOW will tell you the same thing. If I'm watching, I'll be watching a college football game and I couldn't care about anything less than I care about college football. But I want to, I want to be excited. I want to cheer. I want to shout. It's less anger than it is energy. And if there's any frustration, it's going 12-1 and ending. No, it's going 8-1 and ending 8-12. It's making plays and people quitting when they get hooked first. It's doing things to try to get people a chance, and those people dying anyway. And I'm not even mad at them. Like they're the Trapper game we played where we all died because altruism. The right play would have been to let AOWF die, and even he knew. But it's hard. It's hard to leave people on the hook. But to me, it's even more frustrating to validate that kind of play style, to make someone feel good about themselves for making the game unfun. Those are things that frustrate me. But then, I take a deep breath. I turn the game off and it's over. It's done. If the Niners win, I celebrate. I'm happy. I watch the highlights. If they lose, I watch the highlights. I turn the TV off. I take a breath. I go to bed. And that's the distinction. And I felt it was important to do a little post game to show that there's a difference. I think I can do a better job because people are going to... It happens in my real life, too. My energy can and will always come off as anger, even if I'm happy and laughing about it. It happens all the time. I don't, I'm an old dude. I don't know the new trick of not being a high energy, shouty, yelly guy. It's just how I'm gonna be, but it's not intended as anger or oh, you suck, you're this, you're that. I don't think I've ever, a better way, like, I try very hard. I might be like, that was a bad play. And when I make a bad play, I'm like, that was dumb. That was a bad play. I said that against the Huntress a couple games ago. It's something I can probably work on. It's something that I will work on. But it comes from a place of, I would have preferred that person to get out. I would have preferred someone to get out. And the play is not to run into the danger zones. You can play however you want. You can do whatever you want. It's I'm not the boss of anyone, but I am trying to help other people. Even though I'm not like, a great player or even a good one. As of tonight, I escape 44% of the time. Right there, AOWF's much better, 45%. That's why the game decided he needed to have an epically bad stretch of 7 games. But we were talking about it. Like, we would have preferred, win, loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss. Who wants to lose 7 games in a row? Who wants to lose 5 games in a row? Killers get mad when they lose a game out of 30. So why do survivors come off as entitled when really they just want to not lose 10 games in a row? Like, it's hypocritical for you to be angry at 1 loss in 30, but we can't be angry at 12 losses in 20. It would be better if the game were fun across the board. It would be better if the game were always competitive, and then winning and losing would matter less. But when you lose, it's a slaughter, and when you're losing, you just lose more. It's gonna generate frustration. But I wanted to kind of express that because in the moment of the death, my energy is gonna peak. But there's always like an after, and I think that there's value in that part. Bro, sorry you had a rough night. I know you had a rough night before, and we'll see. We'll see how things go. Tomorrow the Niners have the night game, so we'll kind of see what comes to that too. But it's sad to feel like this must be a like you're winning by 3 scores and then you end up losing the game. That's a very, very bummer of a feeling. And I don't want that. I don't want that for anyone. Not me, not a killer, not a survivor, no one. That's kind of where I stand, but
Happens.
so, we'll say goodnight, and we'll see if I play a few games after the game. Kind of depends. Like I said, things are still way up in the air right now. Wipe's looking pretty good right now, but I will not be on very soon tomorrow night. I might play a few games after. We'll see. But it's Niners Cowboys. It's not a game you can really miss. So for OWF, I'll say goodnight, and I'll see you around. And we hope you have a good time. See you around.